So here he is, the UFC featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And we have truly run out of superlatives when it comes to talking about this man and his mixed martial arts acumen. There are three guys who can lay claim to being the greatest featherweight of all time, and yet Alex is kind of distancing himself from that pack.
It's crazy. It's crazy how good Alexander Volkanovski is. I mean, you always knew he could fight. But to see some of the performances as of late, see how he continues to evolve and get better even as the champion is really impressive. And it's a credit to him and all of his coaches, but mostly his mindset. I don't know if there's a guy in fighting that has a higher fight IQ than Alexander the Great. I just like to take note of what I'm experiencing every time this guy steps in the octagon, because it's always something special.
And certainly since he signed with the UFC all the way back in 2016, he has been a promotional workhorse, strength of schedule as good as it gets, and of course, as he enters competition tonight, can lay claim to 4 combined wins over Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, greatest featherweight of all time. So Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again back on the proving ground tonight. Tail of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, betting line a little bit closer than the first meeting as Islam Makhachev and Alexander Volkanovski get set to engage again. Volkanovski wildly competitive, nearly won that first meeting at lightweight, and believes he's made the requisite adjustments to make sure he gets it done tonight.
I mean, that team that Alexander Volkanovski trains with is so good at building a game plan for the specific challenge. Islam Makhachev, though, has really changed his thought process going into this rematch. He may have overlooked Volkanovski a little bit. He may have expected something. Tonight he isn't expecting anything more, anything less than a war. So Volkanovski will have to be even better if he wants to compete with Makhachev in the way that he did in fight number 1.
Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is probably going to hold up after tonight.
I mean, Volkanovski follows the game plan to a T. Whatever you set out in front of him, he is going to do, and he's going to do it at the highest level. We saw that in his fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC featherweight champion.
2 minutes have expired in our opening round.
Hands going from the clinch. He lands a nasty shot from there.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot. I mean, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to combination. Oh!
Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. And now just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. He's got that jab working, nicely done. Oh, high kick lands flush. All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Volkanovski.
Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Getting him out here.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
30 seconds now to go in round one.
30 seconds left.
Under 20 seconds now to go.
No.
5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, buddy. Let's punch into that clinch this round. All right? He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's open for those knees, those elbows. All of that is working great. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, Volkanovski's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the... Oh!
Oh, lands a hip toss now. Oh, lands a beautiful jab. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, big left hook there.
Good right hand.
Makhachev's bruised on that right calf now, so that'll bear watching as this fight continues. Low kicks definitely having an effect in this fight. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Volkanovski. Under 3 minutes to go here in round two.
All the separation from the clinch.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Volkanovski's in half guard, making all these shots count. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm gonna get you a dominant position myself.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Well, he's got his back now. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Makhachev. All right, that's the end of round number 2. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Volkanovski's bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. Well, he's done a real good job attacking that cut above the eye, and here is your visual proof.
I mean, John, just devastating. These blows were amazing. He was able to land at will, and he opened up a nasty cut over the eye of his opponent. Now he's got to target it, and every time he lands, that blood will start to pour down into the eye, making it real hard to fight.
Ready. Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. He's grabbing the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here.
Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Nice elbow to the body there by Volkanovski.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Makhachev getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Volka. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
He's having his way with him here. Good work from the top here by Makhachev. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Makhachev's right back to the full mount here.
Oh.
Fight back! Fight back!
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship round.
Stop!
All right, take a seat. You look spectacular. Your pace, your cardio is fantastic. Keep breathing, stay relaxed, go out there, and let's put that pressure on.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is...
Thunderous leg kick, ground finds his opponent limping a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Elbow blocked by Islam Makhachev. Nice crack there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes up.
Cannot take too many hills.
Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Nice. Nicely done. All right, now they separate. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4.
Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry.
Little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips in and started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position. Great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. Now some separation. Just unable to quite find that range. Oh, good sequence there. The right hand followed by the left.
Nice job defensively. He blocked that punch. Another clinch position. Watch for the tricky trips that he uses when he's in close.
Islam Makhachev gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. And now leather being thrown on both sides. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming.
Nice strike.
Makhachev's dealing with an obvious limp right now. Perhaps it was that last kick to the right leg that caused him the problem. So we'll see if he can start checking some of those and make the adjustment. But clearly this is a storyline that could emerge throughout the rest of this fight. Back and forth we go.
Great takedown defense right now by the champ.
Takedown defense holds up. And now some separation. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Big elbow there, lands. Oh! Huge left. Oh! Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Volkanovski. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Volkanovski's limping right now. Clearly that right leg is causing him problems. The last kick from his opponent appeared to do the most damage. Islam Makhachev gets caught by that straight hand. Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good.
Put your hands up high.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Not there.
There it is. He's cut. Give the elbow.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. He
Bottom
needs to
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Nice positional control here. Oh, big elbow. So we go under a minute to go in the fight.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, and get up.
Like that.
Roll. Duck underneath and come back with your own hook.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Win the scramble. Win the scramble.
He's got to start throwing down.
I need you to fight back. Hey, stop.
All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.